Once again, Doris. Good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Ibaka, no luck. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4.
Air ball.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push him, and then excellent execution.
And the game by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Here's Williams. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Bryant, it's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Durant just inside the line. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. The big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bryant dishes to Clarkson. It's Williams with the drive. That's tipped outside. Kobe. Hibbert kicks to Randall. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one
Yeah?
control yet.
Hey, guys,
Huh?
Did you look up what's the split?
Yeah?
Huh?
Yes?
What it is?
It's that thing behind the boot. It's like a clingy thing behind a boot.
Hey.
It's like a clingy thing behind a boot.
Okay, good.
I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Bass is checked in.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And pushing it up here is Oklahoma City.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lakers trail by 3. Russell passes to Williams. Takes the 13-footer, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shot's good by Williams.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside, here's Williams. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Singler, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. He is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It's stolen by Brown. And stolen by Single. Cantor dishes to Single. Throws down.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw good from Collison. Collison hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Russell kicks to Brown.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam. Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. With 2 seconds left, shot no good. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's up. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about it.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, you try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly and figure out how effective you can be. And
I'm sorry, Kobe,
so it's just about making adjustments.
Well, Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of great adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal black man.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, down low.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Oklahoma City trailing. That's short off the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Bryant kicks to Russell. Fires from 18. A second chance effort, and Hibbert lays it up and in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. No good off the front iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Russell passes to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bryant, the open look. Again, the miss by Bryant.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Again, Durant missing. Lakers leading by 3. And Bryant gets it to go. Kobe's got 6.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, he's really smooth.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Hibbert. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert? A guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things. But I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ian Kelly, he's checked in for Bryant.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college. Had a very encouraging junior season. Looked like a future lottery pick. And then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
And that one's good. Russell.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But, you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency the challenge for Hibbert.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Nice shot by Singler.
2 points for Kyle Singler.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 7. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
We got James Harden and that beard of his. Look, this guy's relentless. We know he's going to attack the basket all night long. So I'm going to make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
I made a big mistake.
Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Last outing for Phoenix with the loss to the Golden State Warriors.
I didn't fix up my character, so I got stupid.
It was the inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes.
17 seconds left to play in the first. So on the floor for Houston. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Thornton out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Brewer in at the three. Knight for three. Can't get it to go.
I am a dude.
Sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night.